Every year I look at this remarkable carnival and think to myself, surely that's it, that there's no more we can add to this. But every year, Michael and the committee and the team behind them just polish a little bit more on that wonderfully burnished cup.
Hello and welcome to your Daily Bite from the Victorian Spring Racing Carnival. And Melbourne Lord Mayor Robert Doyle got it right when he spoke passionately about the impact of Emirates Melbourne Cup Week. 4 days of Group 1 racing at Flemington starts this Saturday with the Amy Victoria Derby and 3 other Group 1 races, plus final hit-outs for the Emirates Melbourne Cup. The official launch of Cup Week was held at Melbourne's Crown Casino Complex, with fashion and style, plenty of celebrities, and downstairs on the riverfront, even a few old Melbourne Cup champs. For new VRC chairman Michael Byrne, this year's Cup Week holds more intrigue than ever before.
The cocktail of international horses that we have here, and locally owned ex-internationals and a few locally bred, is quite something. So the intrigue around the race this year itself is going to be extraordinary. And then, of course, on the undercard throughout the week, have we ever seen a lineup of more exceptional superstars or budding superstars? So I think we're in good shape on the track.
The impact of the internationals was pressed home when second acceptances for the Cup were taken today, leaving 47 horses still with the dream. 13 of them are trained in the Northern Hemisphere, and 10 of the visitors are already guaranteed a run, with the other 3, Moyenne Corniche, Saptapadi and Bauer, on the cusp of a start, sitting 27th, 28th and 29th in the order of entry for the field of 24. French pair Americain and Dunedin head the markets. Next in commission are the internationals Lucas Cranach, Jukebox Jury, Illo and Bauer. While the lack of local stayers has caused comment in the local media, Byrne is in no doubt the internationalisation of the race has done wonders for the Cup and Australian racing.
It adds great intrigue. It adds to the international interest. Quite apart from what's happening here in Melbourne and throughout Australia just generally, the level of international interest in the race just continues to grow, because it's increasingly seen for, as being an internationally significant sporting contest. So we think that's a great thing.
Earlier in the day at the Vintage Crop Stables at Werribee, 2007 Melbourne Cup winning jockey Michael Rodd had his first look at his cup mount for this year, Red Cadeau. Trainer Ed Dunlop picked Rodd out of a host of local jockeys last week, and the rider was excited after giving Red Cadeau a light workout.
He's a really laid-back horse. He's lovely nature, and he looks fantastic. He's travelled over really well. The travelling foreman Robin for Ed Dunlop's really happy with him. They say he needs a little bit of juice on the ground, which is coming now, which is really nice for him, and really happy with him.
With the international horses dominating the market this year, it's been harder for local jockeys to secure a ride in their greatest race.
Yeah, it's starting to look like the International Cup now, more than the Melbourne Cup, but look, the prize money's there. It's great for the Australian racing industry to bring these horses over, and we get a lot more exposure overseas, so it's just going to make it tougher for us. We're going to have to maybe be on the ball a little bit more. We're starting to source our horses outside of Australia now. We're trying to buy European stayers. We have to evolve if we want to win the Cup. Red Cadeau raced into Melbourne Cup consideration after a 9-length win in this year's Group 3 Curragh Cup, a race won by Vintage Crop before his 1993 Melbourne Cup success. Foreman Robin Trevor Jones said Dunlop would arrive later this week, and Rod will return to Werribee on Friday to meet him and ride the stayer once more before the Cup next Tuesday. Over in the Newminster stables, Americain did only light exercise after his Moonee Valley Cup win, with assistant trainer Stephanie Jay reporting he has come through the race well. Michael Rodd was certainly impressed with the French stayer's win. That was a very easy win on Saturday, and I'm sure he had a fair bit up his sleeve if Gerard wanted him to extend, so he looks like he's the benchmark.
And that's all for now, but we'll be back again tomorrow with another bite out of the Victorian Spring Racing Carnival.